As Valeant finally got a real turnaround going, the once troubled company reported a phenomenal quarter this morning, and stock caught fire, vaulting $1.61, or nearly 9%. For those of you who don't remember, Valeant's the big pharmaceutical roll-up that nearly collapsed under the weight of its own chicanery. Stock plummeted from $262 at the peak in 2015 down to $9 a little more than a year ago, and management was replaced. Now the stock's back to 19, and it looks like the company is well on its way to putting the past behind it. That also includes changing its name to Bausch Health Companies, a nod to its most famous brand, Bausch & Lomb. What made people so excited about this quarter? Bausch, nay, Valeant, reported better than expected top and bottom line numbers, with the company posting its first organic revenue growth since 2015. Management raised full-year sales guidance. More importantly, they've made a lot of progress selling off non-core businesses and then using that money to pay down the massive amount of debt on the balance sheet. Oh, and some of their businesses are really soaring, including Salix, the gastrointestinal division, up 40%. Stunning turn. So let's check in with Joe Papa. He's the chairman and CEO of Valeant, soon to be Bausch Health Companies, to get a better sense of the quarter and the state of the turnaround that he is masterminding. Mr. Papa, welcome back to Mad Money. Good to see you, Joe.
Hi, Jim. Good to see you. Good to see you.
You said you came on the show, and you said first you would clean up the balance sheet, you'd fix the lawsuits, and then you would start introducing new drugs that would really move the needle. You had done the first two, okay? Now tell us about the third, because it looks like you're doing that too.
Yeah, so we were really excited about the quarter, as you said. We had a great quarter. We exceeded our expectations, and it's a great start to 2018. But now what we're doing is we're launching new products. We have this product, Lumify. We just started shipping yesterday. Really exciting product. It's a much better way to relieve the redness in the eye. It doesn't have the vasoconstriction of the arterial side. Therefore, you don't get the rebound. It's, we think, going to be a really successful product.
So for those of us who would use, say, Visine 5-6 times a day, is it the answer?
We think it's a much better answer because it doesn't have that rebound effect that you sometimes see with other products. We're really excited about it. And we're going to be out promoting it to the physicians, but also obviously selling it over the counter. We think the combination of those two, we've seen it work before in the past. We think it'll work again for the future. Okay,
you have a slide in your deck, which is always yours, transparent as possible. Xifaxan achieved blockbuster status with $1 billion in sales during first quarter of 2018. Big.
Very big. And what we did there is we made some investment in this product. What we did is, when I got there, one of the first things I looked at is how are we doing with a brand new indication? We had irritable bowel syndrome, diarrhea-oriented. We went after it, and we said, listen, that's a primary care opportunity. We need to reach the primary care general practitioners, internal medicine. We had to get our message out there. We found this product could be out, promoted to primary care, and in fact, as you said, it was up 49% in the quarter. Really strong performance, really good efforts by our sales and marketing team. We had changed the leadership. We needed a new leader. He's done a fabulous job in making this a success.
Now, Bausch is a storied name. You want people to remember. Do you think people remember?
I think so. It's a 165-year-old company, Bausch and Lomb, and importantly, it has a great legacy of innovation. They came out with some of the first eyeglasses. They came out with some of the first soft contact lenses. So we're building on that innovation. As we thought about where was Valeant going, we said Bausch Health is perfect. And that, number one, it's not just a pharmaceutical company because we do contact lenses, medical devices, but then also we said that this innovation is all about what we're about in the future. One of the things you asked me about when I first joined the company, I increased research and development this year by 15% because we firmly believe it is these new products that will help us to improve our earnings and then obviously help us to continue to reduce the debt.
But you bought back a lot of debt, and I think people should know that your debt, almost all of it, trades at a premium now. I mean, and you move all of your dates of maturities were moved back. You've got a lot of room to be able to spend more money and introduce more new products.
Yeah, my CFO, Paul Harradine, has done an absolute fabulous job of managing our debt. And what we were able to do is repaid $6.9 billion of debt since the second quarter of 2016. So in 2 years, we've paid down $6.9 billion. We still have $25 billion to go. But importantly, we gave ourselves what I call freedom to operate in the near term so we can invest in products like Xifaxan, invest in Lumify, and then grow those products, help patients to help improve their lives. And then that's what we think is going to help us drive the long-term shareholder value for our company.
Now, Bausch and Salix both had double-digit organic growth. So, I mean, that is just, some of these are older brands, but they just needed to have more promotion or what?
Yeah. So one of the things I did quickly was saying, where are the growth drivers? Right. We clearly said that the GI Salix business is a growth driver, Bausch & Lomb is a growth driver. Together, those two parts of our business represent 76% of our total business. And as you said, this year, this quarter, first quarter, up 10% combined for those two businesses. So obviously, Xifaxan and Salix was the star, but combined, 76% of the business growing 10%. And as you said, for the very first time, we've shown organic growth. First time since 2015 on organic growth.
How much of it is online? Because I saw the Amazon numbers are plus 44%.
Yeah, it is, especially for our over-the-counter business, our Lumify, our Soothe XP, our Preservision. A lot of that's on over-the-counter products are online, but we still do very well with all the retailers as well.
You know, congratulations. I was a doubter, but you convinced me when you fixed the balance sheet and you got the lawsuit solved. So then I knew that you'd have the growth too, because that's what you do. You deliver. That's Joe Poppes, Chairman and CEO of Valeant Pharmaceuticals, soon to be known as the storied name Bausch Health Companies come July. Congratulations, Joe. You did a great job.
Thank you very much.
Congratulations. Booyah! Jim Cramer here from Mad Money. Thanks for watching CNBC on YouTube. Click here to subscribe and get the jump on my exclusives with CEOs, plus market news, investing advice, and a whole lot more.